I now call the Director of Higher Education, Dr. Katami Jakala.
Young generation have to be aware that this young population that we have access to every day in our varied campuses have the potential to be our state's asset or our biggest liability. Yes, there are many aspects to human resource development, but today I take the liberty of just addressing the human aspect of our responsibilities as mentors, elders, guides and guardians of our young curriculum, science, technology, research, physical infrastructure, connectivity, or even communications are very tangible and can be corrected with proper planning and funding. But what do we say of education without values? In 2021, post-pandemic, we saw how the agitation for online exams played out in the streets and social media. Fortunately, Nagaland University stood firm, and so also the principals of the various colleges, and we managed to overcome the pressure. However, the results of the end semester, where online exams was conducted by NU during the pandemic, showed sometimes even 100% or 99%.
Award. The award this year. For the presentation of the Meritorious Award, I invite Sri Venukole Kure, Joint Director, and Ms. Srimati Betta Nulle Demo OSD to come over.
Serving under the Directorate of Higher Education, who are exceptionally good in their profession. The award carries a citation and a cash award of ₹30,000 for teachers and ₹20,000 for non-teaching staff. The award is awarded to a maximum number of 5 teachers, 5 non-teaching staff from government colleges, and 1 from the Directorate of Higher Education once in 3 years. The award was initiated to acknowledge the exceptional services rendered by the employees and to motivate the employees to improve their performances. Well-behaved and trusted employee in the Directorate, very efficient and meticulous in maintaining office files and records, well-versed in office procedures. He is an employee with integrity and he is the most valuable employee. If he is here, I request him to come and collect the award from our Director. And congratulations. Congratulations to all the awardees and their
each other only. But it is to be known that it is not just by running a department, or it is not just by running a college that we achieve something. I have seen through these 4 years and 8 months the commitment of my teachers, of the ministerial staff, and the Directorate. The commitment to give the best human resource for our state and for the nation. Nagaland being the 16th state of the Indian Union, in 1963, when we became a state, our journey has come thus far. 60 years have gone by, and we are going to celebrate on 1st of December, the 60th anniversary of our statehood. And so, the journey of Nagaland as a state, being one of the most literate states in this great nation of India, is an achievement of educators and people like you all. We have to remember not to count only our weaknesses. we have to remember to remind ourselves the commitments in which we are set to. Nagaland being at the top of being a literate state shows the commitment of educators like all of you. The commitment with which you have brought about that. In the days to come, I request my leaders of the Department of Higher Education, in whichever position or field you may be, to keep on pushing forward with your commitment. Otherwise, in the fast-changing world of education and where the trajectory of work and economic sustenance is a major issue, we will be left behind. I also request to all the leaders that are sitting here today, kindly mold ourselves according to the changing times. Do not be stagnant. Just because you know certain thing and you have learned a certain thing, you are not willing to change that certain thing, would be quite a weakness for the department. Because we deal with the ever-changing, ever-dynamic youngsters of the state. We cannot be left behind as educators. We have to keep pace with them, and to be able to teach them and mold them, we have to be a step ahead of them. So that is also a matter of concern, which I would like to put forward to all of you. When some of my central leaders come from the union government, they say to me, आप लोगों का तो 80% लिटरेसी है, पढ़ना लिखना का तो क्या इशू है? Your people are 80% literate, even in the villages. So what is the issue? Now I bring upon a thought for all of us to ponder. One of the most literate states in the country, but one of the most deprived state in its own human resource capital is not able to flourish and turn it into an economic powerhouse is a matter of concern. There are many states where literacy is at 40%, 45%, 50%. So it is for all of you, all of us, to think how to convert this human resource capital into our economic strength of our state. So principals and all the educators that are here, we have to evolve to make our human capital holistically vibrant, not only oriented towards government jobs, but with the bringing in of the new education policy, national education policy, bringing the right vocational studies, encourage the students to venture out, identify their skills, give them the opportunity to develop, mold, and even extend them the right way of building a vision. It cannot be just words. We have to try in our own way. The new generation cannot survive in this old Nagaland. We have to make Nagaland into such a melting pot where the newer generation gets its trajectory to be vibrant and to be able to achieve the aspirations that holds deep inside the heart, not only with the certificates that they get as a literate man or woman, but as an honored citizen responsibility, I would say, for our department. The contributions of the leaders of higher education in Nagaland has always been immense. And to be part and parcel of all of you, I have 4 more months to go, at the most. If the Naga political issue comes to a settlement, we will have a different dispensation. We all wish that the settlement comes. But if it is still unripe, then the show must go on. So we will meet again and again. So thank you very much for this day. I hope and pray that we take with us thoughts in our mind and in our heart that will not only regenerate us, but will make us deliver to our people. God bless.
I'd like to request Temjen Imna Along, Training Director, to say the word of thanks.
Well, valuable insight this morning will definitely open new dimension for the remaining part of today's conference. Really, thank you so much, Imna Along, for giving this time generously for this program. We are deeply honored and inspired for his presence. We also express our sincere thanks for his active guidance, constant motivation, exceptional leadership, and taking on the responsibility of higher education to a greater height.